Hello, hello. For today's session, we will be focusing on a standing pose that will be wonderful for your yoga practice. We will be focusing on movement, alignment, breathing, all holistically into its own little motion flow. You will need some warm legs, no worries. If you are not entirely warm yet, I'll make sure you're super warm now to prep for the pose. And when you are ready, we are going to get started on our hands and knees. Please grab that blanket or multiple blankets to support the knees. Scrunch up the blankets to support the knees even more. And I'll meet you on your hands and knees. So just to warm up the legs a little bit more, go ahead, tuck your left toe. Walk your hands a little bit further. You can even take them off the mat to make your stance nice and wide and give you some support in the arms and the wrist today. We won't be focusing so much on them, so we can just make them nice and stable. And then you're going to kick that right leg behind you. Now, if you're feeling a little bit wobbly, you might want to walk your left knee a little bit closer in to make yourself even more stable. Right leg lifts, and as we've been doing, can you feel your lower back, your belly dropping? And can you make yourself strong by squeezing belly in, ribs in? And just to warm up the leg, you can go ahead, roll out your ankle, point, flex the toe, move. If you want to have a look at your ankle from here, just drop your head down and sink in on that journey. Okay, and then you're going to bend your knee. So you're going to send your ankle almost to your sitting bone. It doesn't matter so much what the foot is doing here, just let your foot feel steady. And then take a deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze your knee in, round it into your nose as much as you can. And keep your knee nice and bent. Inhale behind you. Exhale, squeeze it back in. And inhale behind you. Doesn't matter how bent that knee is. This all is warming you up. Exhale, squeeze it in. One more. Inhale behind you. Exhale, squeeze it in. Keep it there. And drop it down. Shake hips from side to side. Keep your left toe tucked. Lift your right knee into your chest. And now have a look at your knee. Your knee is almost going to be like the tip of a pen or pencil or paintbrush. And you're going to see yourself drawing a big circle with that knee. So this exercise is beautiful for warming up hips till you get to 3 rounds, and then slowly start to change the direction. Now, your journey, choose your pace, no right or wrong. I feel like that's one of the phrases I've been using most in this program, but it's true. And then drop knee down, shake out hips side to side. Good. Tuck right toe. Kick left leg behind you. Just check in with your hands here. Walk them. If you need to change them, walk them wider. Bring them in. Be on fists if you need to. Good. Send ankle to bum. Take a big breath in. Exhale. Knee to nose. And inhale. Kick leg behind you. Keep knee as bent or as straightened as you want to. Are your ribs still in? Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, kick leg behind you. Exhale, knee to nose. And inhale, leg behind you. Good. Drop that knee just to give the legs a bit of a break and a shake. And again. Left knee lifts nice and high as it can. And looking at that knee, it is drawing a nice big circle for you. Take your knee in one direction, making about 3 circles in your own pace, and then changing direction. Breathe nice and easy and steady here. Good. And drop it down. Shake it out. Okay. You are going to shift your weight into your left hand and into your left leg. Maybe even make a tent with that right hand and fingers. You're going to bring this right knee in and step your right foot forwards towards the front right of your mat. Okay, you can walk your right hand back to the outside if you need to, if it came in to help the leg up. And then from here, keep left toes nice and tucked. Check in, does left knee need more cushioning? Adjust if it need be. Okay, and then you're going to press into your front foot, come into Anjayanasana pose, which I have introduced you. Your upper body lifts. For this program, we are just shooting our hands out in front of our shoulders, palms face in. And now make yourself feel strong, which we've been doing a lot of. Adjust your stance. Lift up through the belly. Neck nice and tall and long. Shoulders soft and down. Okay. From here, taking a breath in. On the exhale, slowly start to roll your hands down and pivot them behind you. Your fingers are shooting back. Your shoulders are going with your fingers, drawing back and down. Now, take your gaze forwards. With your gaze forwards, can you use your awareness? So send your thoughts, focus on that back left leg. Can you tuck your toes even more, press that back left foot away from you, and then start to press into your leg and lift your left leg, left knee away from the mat, and see if you can straighten into that back leg. Okay, take a breath in. On the exhale, slowly lower your knee back and down, slowly roll your hands forwards. And drop your hands to your front foot. Reset. That was strong. How was that? If you need to take a break, you're welcome to pause the video. We're going to do that one more time. Anjayanasana pose. Find your foundation. Hands shoot out in front of you. Lift up through the belly. Take a breath in. On the exhale, roll the hands behind you. Lift the back knee up. What is working? Can you push that front leg away from you? Can you kick into your back leg? Can you shoot energy through your fingers? Drop your shoulders down and big breath in. Roll hands forwards, drop knee down. Take another breath here. Exhale, lower your hands to your front foot. Send your right leg back any way it wants to. You can bring your right hand in. Send your right leg, right knee behind you. And shake out the hips. So steady your breath. Okay, a lot to think of when you move and you stand and you flow. No worries if that was a lot on the one side. We're going to repeat it on the other side. Things might start to make sense, or they might not today. Okay. Shift your weight into your right hand, right leg. Bring your left hand into, I want to say the middle if you feel that's more stable, or just lift your left hand up. Step left foot to top left corner of your mat. Find left foot nice and steady, so toes press in, heels press in. Lift your upper body up. If you feel more stable, you can tuck back toe. Hands come to the front, palms face in. Fingers shoot forwards. Okay, this is your time to make your adjustments. You can roll back knee forwards, move it back. You can shift front foot forwards or back. Adjust, play, feel. As long as you are lifting up, you're not dumping yourself down. So press into the legs, squeeze the legs into one another. Lift the belly in and up. Take a breath in. Exhale, slowly start to roll your hands down past your legs. Press your fingers behind you, drop your shoulders down. Okay, now press into that back foot. See if you can lift the leg up and come to standing. And drop it down, hands roll back down and come forwards. Breathing in. You do it all in unison. Exhale, roll your hands, lift back leg. And inhale, release. Exhale, hands to your front foot. Take your left leg back. There is no right or wrong. There is no fancy transition here. There is supporting yourself to take your leg back. Shake out the hips. And we are going to step to the front of the mat. So you can step with that right leg, and then with the left, come to standing. Lift yourself up. Your feet are now at the front of the mat. You're going to have a look at your legs here. Step your right foot back. So for today's exercise, have a look at your toes. Your front toes and your back toes are both pointing towards the front of the mat, which makes your legs, your knees all face forwards. So just make sure you've got that. And I'd say make your stance narrower than you think it should be. Okay. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Focusing on moving, breathing, all at the same time. Hands come out in front, face palms in. As soon as you have found your foundation, from here you are going to roll your fingers back, bend your front knee, and sink your upper body a little bit forwards. Okay, airplane pose. Can you make yourself feel strong here? So it might be pushing into front foot, front leg. It might be straight, strong arms. It might be pressing into back foot, back heel. Inhale, start to roll your arms forward, start to bend your back knee and see if you can drop it softly down onto the mat. Exhale, roll hands back, lift back knee. Inhale, drop back knee, roll hands forward. Exhale, everything shoots back, back leg straightens. Inhale, back knee bends, hands come forward. Lovely. Hands to front knee, and you can nice and easy help yourself step to the front of the mat. Shake out the legs. Other side. So just taking a nice big step back with left leg. Check toes pointing forwards, knees facing forwards. And if you're feeling not so stable, you can walk your right foot a little bit further to the right, your left foot a little bit further to the left. So they're almost on the edges of your mat. Getting into our starting position. Your hands come forward first. Now you're going to roll them back as we have done. Bend front knee and slightly lower your chest. Check that your head and your neck are still neutral, your shoulders are nice and back, you're straight and strong. Take a breath. Breathing out. Inhale, start to roll hands forwards, bend back knee down to the mat. Good. Exhale, press into your back leg, straighten back leg, roll arms back and down. Can you move and breathe and use everything at the same time? Inhale, roll forwards, bend down. Exhale, hands back, straight back leg. Final one. Inhale forwards, lower back knee down. And exhale, hands to front knee. A little mini flow. Using your hands to press into your front leg and just step nicely to the front of the mat. Shaking feet from side to side. And just for muscle memory and for building strength and for stretching, we're going to do that one more time each side. Have a look at front foot, right leg steps back. Make your stance nice and wide. Hands come out in front. Good. And then roll hands back, body forwards, bend front knee. Starting position. Airplane. Can you make small adjustments now that you've been here before, you know the flow? It's not so much just learning it now, it's diving deeper, feeling more, having fun, using the breath. Inhale, back knee drops to the floor, hands roll forward. This is our version of Anjayanasana. Exhale, hands roll back, back leg straightens. Inhale, back knee bends, hands roll forward. Exhale, aeroplane. Inhale, Anjayanasana. Last one, exhale, airplane. Inhale, Anjayanasana. And exhale, hands to left knee. Step it all forwards. Other side. Left leg steps back. Nice wide, steady stance. Toes face forwards. First, start with your hands out in front. Let's set up the exercise. So as the hands roll back, the upper body dips forward. And front knee bends. See if you can keep core in. Can you use all the learnings from the past few sessions to let this all sink in? So can you find a motion to focus on to make you feel almost calm and like you know what you're doing? Normally it's breath. Can you make yourself feel a bit stronger? So where can you press into the mat? Where can you straighten to make yourself feel strong? Okay. Inhale, back knee lowers, hands come forwards. Exhale, roll arms back, aeroplane. Inhale, Anjayanasana. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, Anjayanasana. And exhale, airplane. Inhale, Anjayanasana. And exhale, hands to knee. Stepping forwards. And maybe stepping to the middle of the mat, facing your screen. Hands to hips, shaking hips from side to side. Maybe bending one knee at a time, checking in with the body. Go ahead now. I'd say do a few on the one side, just sinking in movement and breathing, and movement and breathing. And note, the more you do it, the more synchronistic it will get. And then the other side. Looking forward to seeing you in the next exercise.